Hey guys, it's been a little while that I've done a blog. I'm not too good at the video blogging thing, so please bear with me. I did, however, feel it was only appropriate to post a blog from here at the beautiful top of the Mount Maunganui, my home, also known as the Mount in New Zealand. I have had some time reflecting whilst I've been here at home about the person that I used to be. As I drive through the streets or walk down the roads, I remember some memories, some good, some not so good. And I wanted to share with you today a little bit about release work and letting go of the past, and that it doesn't define who you are. Every single day that you wake up, you have the choice to live a life that you love, to be the person that you want to be. The person who you were in high school, it doesn't define you. It doesn't make you a bad or a good person. It is a part of you, sure, and it makes you the person that you are today, but sometimes we hold on to the past. We think that if I hadn't done that, if I had been this type of person, for myself it was if I had gone to university, if, I'd come from wealthier parents, then my life would have been easier, then I wouldn't have been the bad child that I was. And the truth is that I was one of those naughty kids. I was a delinquent. I used to roam the streets, getting myself drunk until I could no longer walk. Many times I would turn up to school with marks on my face because of falling over from being intoxicated. I was speaking with my father the other night, and he was reminiscing about how when he would get knocks on the door and it would be the police bringing his drunken mischief child home. And I mean, does that make me a bad person? No. Does that make my father a bad dad? No. He said to me that he wished he could have changed things and he wished that he could have been there for me. And the truth is that whilst it wasn't a good way to be brought up, I was very lucky in the fact that it motivated me. It has only given me more motivation to be a more amazing person, to create a better life for myself, to hopefully be able to teach my own children ways that are better, because I know what I have been through. I also believe that I'm lucky to have had that type of upbringing, because it gives me a sense of being real, because I know what it is like, and I know what it is like to come from a broken relationship, from being tossed between the two, to feeling unwanted, to feeling insecure, and having to deal with those issues through your 20s and for as long as you let them control you. It took me a long time, and I realize now that I chose bad relationships. I chose many situations in my life, especially through my 20s, because of that, because of those insecurities, because of the belief that I would never be a good person, that I was meant to be the bad child in the family, that I would never grow out of this, that it defined me, basically. I was letting it define me. But I can honestly say I'm 30 now. I am a health coach, I am a speaker, and I was lucky enough to go into a high school recently and speak to the girls there about letting go of judgment, of being kind to one another, and stop letting this popular or not popular, or if you have wealthy parents, define you, because it doesn't. And I truly felt I was blessed in that moment, because I have known what it has been like to be that naughty child, to be that drunk, to be running a mischief, to not going home. I used to run away from my parents. I remember once my parents were going to put me into a home for naughty children, and now looking back, I kind of feel a little bit distant to that person, because I can't imagine, well, I can, but I'm so different. I'm the actual opposite. But being that child has made me want more in my life, and has given me the capacity to sympathize with people and to realize that those things don't define you. So my post here from the top of the mount, the place where I have grown up, I have been that naughty child, I've been bad turned good. It feels special, and I felt that I really had to do something up here, and just to share that who you were in the past does not define you. If you did bad, it doesn't matter. Let it go. Sure, it has a part of who you are today, but it does not make you a better or a worse person. Every day that you wake up, you have the choice to be more, to let go of the past, to be a good human today, to say something kind, to be a good person. And that's what matters. If every day you just think beautiful thoughts, if you let go of that hate, of that playing victim, which so many people do. If I didn't have this, or if I was given this, or if I hadn't done this, then I wouldn't be living the life that I'm living. I'm really sorry to tell you, but you are only playing the victim. The moment that you wake up and you say, you know what, those things don't matter, is the day that you will really start living. And that is the harsh but the truth reality. And I am living proof. Every day that you let go of that, saying to my father that I am thankful for the life that he gave me as a child, for the lessons that I learned, for having to go out and work early to pick strawberries from a farm so that I would realise the importance of working for what you wanted. These are part of the things, these are the memories that you want to look back and you need to be thankful, because people all have it hard. Stop judging them and stop letting your past define you. It really doesn't matter. I had a friend email me on Facebook and she said, I'm really sorry for the way that I treated you in high school. And in actual fact, we were very drunk at a party and she had shaved one of my eyebrows off. I don't need to name her, I'm sure that she realises. And she had said sorry, and I just had a giggle and I said to her, don't worry about it. I was probably some little idiot and I probably deserved it. Sure, it's not a nice way to treat each other, but I shouldn't have been getting myself in that state anyway. But now I know not to. I know how to not treat my body in such a disrespectful manner with alcohol and by drinking away my feelings or my emotions, by running to men so that they could verify me and say that I was okay. When in actual fact, when you begin that self-love journey, when you release your past and you let go and you accept who you are, that is when the magic happens. When you can look in the mirror and say thank you. Thank you for being that. Thank you for letting go of that stigma, of that bad thoughts, that resentment, because resentment will only eat you up inside. Hate does the same thing. And I had a lot of hate in my heart for my stepmother. I think that she caused me a lot of issues. I went to psychologists and had to see a lot of counsellors, and I can't have that in my heart. I don't have space. I only want love in my life. So the more love that I have in my life and in my heart, the more I have to give. So the less hate, resentment, and I guess playing the victim, or that past holding its weight over your head, the less you have of that, the more you are free to truly live today and in the moment and be thankful for everything that you have. And I felt it just truly relevant to say that I am not the person that I used to be, but I am thankful for the life that I was given, for the beautiful family that I had, for the fact that I was the naughty child. And now I am able to live a better life. I am able to realize that I don't want to be like that, and I do not want my children to grow up like that. And I want to be more, so that my father is proud of me every day, that my family is proud of me, and that they can say, wow, it is possible to share that little bit of inspiration that you can be from bad to good. You can create the change. These things, your life, your social status, the money in your bank account, where you come from, they do not matter. You can live a life you live and a life you love, and you can be the person that you always dreamed of being. And just every day, by doing the work, by being kind, by sharing love, and just by being real. We're all human. Stop judging and just let people do their own thing.